What's up, my YouTube family? Welcome back to the Gaming Brigade, and as we roll into the weekend, my friends, I'm continuing my video series where I'm highlighting some of my favorite builds that I use throughout the year. This one is based around Lady Death. It's one of my favorite run and gun builds. Now, as always, if you don't have this weapon, I'll show you a variation. But to be honest with you, and I know I've said this with previous builds before, this is a weapon you definitely want to farm for. I know there are a lot of you out there still trying to get it. If that's the case and you're on Xbox, shoot me a message in this video description and I will try to help you farm for it in any way I can. Now, if you happen to enjoy this video or find it helpful at all, do me a favor really quick and hit that like button. It really does help the channel out. You can feel free to subscribe or join as well, and we do have giveaways here. Our current one is for an Xbox Series S. To enter, all you need to do is subscribe here or follow on Twitter, and the winner will be announced December 31st of this year. Now, as I start these videos off, typically I talk about the fact, you want to make a build your own, take your time, this is just a template, all of that. However, when it comes to the footage you're looking at, I completely messed up when I started recording the gameplay footage this morning. So first of all, I realized I had the wrong skill when I started the actual, run of American History Museum. I had the Crusader shield. I switched that out because I wanted the Banshee Pulse then. And then at the end of the video, when I started to actually do the build breakdown, I realized that for the entire run, so for all of the footage you're seeing on screen, I'm running with the wrong body armor. I'm running with the wrong brand set. The talent is the same, it's Unbreakable, but I'm running with a piece of Badger Tough instead of Sokolov. So once you actually have the right piece of gear on here, it will be even stronger than what it looks like now. And while I did consider re-recording the footage, honestly, I've got to leave in about 30 minutes, so I need to make sure I get this video out to you. So hey, I believe in full transparency. I let you know what's going on. We're good to go, agents. So now, as always, we're starting with the specialization. Using Gunner for a bunch of different reasons. We've got the Riot Foam grenades. We have the armor on kill. We have the reload speed increase. We have the rate of fire increase. And most importantly, it allows us to use the Banshee Pulse. We make our way to the build itself, starting with the primary weapon. And needless to say, we are running with Lady Death. It is still one of the best SMGs in the game. Now, if you don't have it, you can farm for it anywhere the SMG is a targeted loot. I recommend going to the Summit or Countdown. Now, in the meantime, if you want something to put together, I recommend just grabbing whatever your favorite SMG is and put the talent close and personal on it, because with that talent, anytime you take out an NPC within 7 meters, you're going to get 30% weapon damage for 10 seconds. That is an absolute monster in this game. And because you're doing a run and gun build, you're pretty much always going to be very close to the NPC. For your secondary weapon, you can put a shotgun there. I recommend the ACS-12, also with the talent close and personal. Your handgun doesn't really matter. Don't use that often. Now, moving on to the gear itself. You can see I'm running 4 Hunter's Fury, 1 Sokolov after I actually made the right switch, and the Memento backpack. Now, starting off with the mask, it's a first piece of Hunter's Fury, and we're using all 4 so we get all of the gear set bonuses. Now, for those of you that are just getting into run and gun style builds, I cannot recommend this gear set enough. You are getting so many different bonuses when you run with it, and on every piece here, I'm trying to stack crit hit chance and crit hit damage everywhere I can. Moving on to the body armor, it's the 1 piece of Sokolov, so we get that 10% SMG damage bonus, and I'm using the talent Unbreakable. Anytime you lose your armor, it repairs 95% of it, and the cooldown is 60 seconds. So you can see I'm sitting at 1.1 million base armor, and when Unbreakable kicks in, I'm getting 95% of that armor back, so that is more than enough to keep my character going. Moving on to the holster, the knee pads, and the gloves, they are the 3 remaining pieces of the Hunter's Fury gear set, and as I said before, I am trying to stack crit hit chance and crit hit damage everywhere I can. Which now brings us, my friends, to the backpack, which you'll get to in a second. It's the Memento, and by far in this game, the Memento is the best run and gun build backpack because you're getting all of those trophies when you take out an NPC. When you pick them up, you're getting a weapon damage increase, you're getting extra bonus armor, you're getting more skill efficiency. Now, if you do not have it, you definitely want to put a second piece of Sokolov there. That's going to give you an extra 15% crit hit damage bonus, and I recommend using the talent Adrenaline Rush because when you're close to NPC, you will also have bonus armor as well. For my skills, I'm using the Banshee Pulse, which, look, I forgot to actually equip any mods to it. That's the morning I had. Like, it was a great morning, don't get me wrong, but I was rushed and whatever. So it'll even perform better than you saw in the footage. So again, I have the Banshee Pulse, and I also have the Assault Drone because it is a great distraction to NPC and puts out damage as well. As far as my stats go, I'm sitting at 53% crit hit chance. Remember, the max is 60, 121.9 crit hit damage. Those can definitely be improved. I also love the fact I'm getting over 330,000 armor on kill. So when you combine that with having Unbreakable, this build is really great for those of you just getting into run and gun style builds. Most of you know by now that one of my favorite aspects about putting these build videos together is the family that we have here at the channel. So as always, if you have any tips or tricks you want to pass along to new and returning players, please let me know, as the main goal is to help out as many people as we can. With all that being said, I want to take a moment as always and thank you all for your incredible support of this channel, and remind you, like I said at the beginning of this thing, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well, but most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.
Just lost the camera feed from the holding area. There was a bright flash and then static. Up on camera again. The holding area is just ahead. Once you find that laptop, grab it and get the hell out of there.
Looks like you got True Sun's reinforcements headed your way.
North or south side?
Both. Heavier concentration to the south.
With all those gates sealed, the north exit should be closer.
Figured